What's up, everybody? It's Monkeyfarm. We got a Praetorian behind us. We're gonna catch him in our new mob trap. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's Monkeyfarm, and we are back with another Hytale video today, and it is a special one because you know I like to build mob traps. I have an entire playlist of Minecraft mob traps on my channel for people who haven't been with me for a long time. So you can check those out if you like those as well. But today we're going to build our first Hytale mob trap, and it's really cool. It's going to be a special one because it's going to help us get those really high value mobs that have really good drops that we really need to advance in the game. So I am excited about that. For those of you who are new to the channel, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss anything. I do videos like this all the time. And of course, if you like the video, please thumb it up and comment below as well. So one thing to know about Hytale mobs is they don't spawn in the same way that they would in Minecraft, where you just need a big dark room and they'll just spawn in the dark and you can sit there and farm them continuously. In Hytale, they kind of spawn at certain times of the day, like overnight they'll respawn, and they have designated zones, like designated biomes that they spawn in, and specific spots, like in a fortress you might get a certain Outlander in one of the fortresses near a chest or something like that, and they'll spawn pretty much the same spot every night once you respawn and re-enter the zone. So we don't care about all of that with this trap. We're going to be able to capture high value mobs wherever we find them on the map, just as we're exploring. Alright, we've got our Praetorian, he's got a guard, and there's another pretty high value looking mob over here with the magical staff. I forget the name of that one, but we'll see if we can trap that one as well. So let's get back to the base real quick and build our trap. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to build a 7x5 of spikes, and we're almost going to fill in the whole thing, but we are going to leave some room in the middle or a teleporter. And the way it's going to work is we are going to send our mob through the teleporter, and then we're going to come through safely to our home teleporter, and then hopefully he will be here and we'll get to watch some fun and gather some cool loot. Alright, we're just going to build a little barricade around here. The Praetorian won't currently jump over this, so we know we're safe, but if they change that at any point where he can hop out, you'll just have to build a bigger wall. But that is basically all we need to build for the trap, and we need to access this, so let's just call it spikes. We'll save the changes, and actually what we want to do is move this to no warp. So once we send the mobs through, they won't accidentally walk back in and teleport back to their home. We want them to stay here and fear the wrath of our spikes. Okay, we've got multiple enemies here. Oh, we have another Praetorian over there. So let's find a good spot where we can put this. Send it to spikes real quick and see. I didn't bring a bow and arrow, but I think they know we're here. And let's see. There we go. We got both of them, it looks like. Let's send this to home so we can go back safely. And look at who's here. Our good friend, the Praetorian. He is getting damaged by our trap. He can't leave. And there he is. And look what we've got. We have damage. Let's get out of here. We almost died. For the fun part. So the Praetorian drops the grimoire, which allows us to summon a bunch of minion helpers that will help us fight. And you can only spawn 5 at a time, and they only live for about 5 minutes, and I think you can only have I think you won't get the grimoire drop more than once, or there's a certain amount of time before you can get it again. So anyway, we're going to use that real quick. And oops, I guess we didn't get our other. There we go. There's another one. Why didn't we get our all 5 at once? Okay, that was weird. But anyway, these are our 5 helpers. They're really cool, and they're actually pretty powerful. I've had them, done some testing, and they fight pretty well. So, good helpers. All right, I also want to go back and see what that other mob was. I forget the name of it, but he looks like some kind of high-value target here. So we need to change this back to the spikes, and let's see if this guy will chase us as well. Yo. Okay, I think he's interested in visiting our home. Let's see if we can get him near the portal. There we go. Okay, we need to change this back to home. And here we go. Let's see. All right, he's here. Is he getting damaged? Looks like he's not standing on the spikes, but he doesn't see us. Let's see if we can knock him off the... There we go. It's funny, he doesn't see us right here above him, but hey, our trap works, right? And the drops we get... Okay, nothing special on the drops. I know I've seen one of those before, I forget what they have. Alright, we are at the Forgotten Temple, and I think a good thing to try this on would be our good friend that keeps respawning. Now, if we can put a teleporter here, have it go to the spikes, and let's see if we can get him to teleport, because he drops specific things that we want, and he respawns every time, or every day or something, fairly often. And he drops sapphires and some other things as well. So let's aggro him and see if we can get him to go through the portal too. There we go. And we need to switch it to home real quick. And let's go back home and see if he's here. There he is. All right. Is he dying? Yep, he is getting spiked. And there, we have some sapphires. Looks like... Oh. What did we get? Oh, we got an emerald and some green crystal shards, it looks like. What else? Yeah, so I guess that's what he drops. But as soon as we know what we can do with emeralds, I'm sure there'll be something exciting that we need to farm a bunch of them. We can try that. The other thing, there's one other thing I want to show you. I just need to find a good location for it. So I will be back and show you one more way that I think is really cool that you can use this trap. I'm not going to set this up because there are a few different ways you could do it. We are at a Zone 3 Outlander fort, and this is the one that has an actual barricade of wood pilings all the way around the edge. I think this one is probably the most useful for that type of trap, the teleporting trap. You would need to go in and basically lure as many as you can around, or the other way you could do it is just block off all their doors. You would have to manually fight all of the guards that are kind of surrounding the fort. Like, I'll see there's a few guys out here, but if you block off all the doorways, everybody that's in here, you can come in here, shoot an arrow at one person or one enemy here, and you're probably going to get a string of, five different mobs coming after you, which you can send through the teleporter. There's also, I'm trying to look to see, there is a potential high value guy. So here's another, I don't know the name of this guy, but he is a big Outlander boss. So I would definitely try to teleport this guy through, and this guy as well. So you can try, I don't think I have any more teleporters. I've used them all up. So let me see if I have. Yeah, my placement of teleporters is packed in this creative world, this test world. So I would have to go find more mobs or break one of the other portals that I have set up. But anyway, yeah, this would be a good room that you could basically just set a teleporter right in the middle of the door, come in here and aggro them run through, activate the teleporter, or put it in a way that you can run through it. You could put it sideways, run through the side, have the mobs basically run into the teleporter. So all of these guys would probably have some pretty good drops. I'm in creative, obviously, so they're not aggroed on me. But this guy, I'm sure, has a good drop. This guy, I'm sure, has a good drop. I would definitely try it in one of these forts. So there we are, the first mob trap that we've built in Hytale. I think it's pretty cool, and it's mobile. So it's adjustable to any type of mob that you want to trap. So you can just travel around the map. And if you find a really high value mob that you don't want to fight, you can send them in here to the trap and get all the loot. So I think that's a cool trap. I hope you guys like it. Make sure you're subscribed, and we will see you next time.